Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Hard West with me, Bring It On. Check out the decaying post. This former federal post office still received messages and documents. It was now a decaying hangout for crooks and outlaws who traded information about the region. Cody Blake Ash supervised the business. The Undertaker bought the daily price list. The Undertaker reviewed his daily price list. Okay, so you can go around and optimize your trading. I don't know where the Wandering Shop and Protection Shop are. I'm not going to go through all that because I think that changes each day anyway. Alright, let's go to the crossroads where, I guess technically where the father's story began. The group met a wandering salesman going by the name of Russ. We've already dealt with that. The posse came across a solitary woman on her hands and knees in the middle of the crossroads. Exhausted to the point of death, she begged them for food. The Undertaker shared some food with her. She noisily devoured the portions, making the men between shoes. That her name was Jane, that she was married to Sari Jarvie, who used to own the nearby trading post. They'd been attacked by bandits, and Sari Jarvie had been killed. She'd been trying to reach the railroad station to withdraw her savings and reopen the business. Now she had the strength to finish her journey. She said if they came to the trading post, she'd give them special prices on her wares. Which one was the trading post? Let's go to the bridge. Alright, I've already met this guy. Not worried about him. A one-handed man sat on the entrance to the bridge, wrapped in a poncho. He recognized Harrington, who introduced himself to the rest of the posse. Bloody Bill had been a successful bounty hunter before he lost his hand. He and Harrington had some history. He offered to teach the posse what he called a handy trick for a fee. It wasn't cheap, given the discount rate he said he was giving them. $100, huh? What do we got? Let's go talk to the hermit. We'll come back to the bridge at some point. A thin column of acrid smoke rose from the shabby hut, home of Empis the Hermit. He greeted the posse with a tired voice, telling them he already knew why they had come. The Undertaker asked if Empis knew how to lift the curse. The Hermit turned his milky eyes towards the Undertaker. He mentioned 3 individuals that could help. The first was the old seamstress, a voodoo priestess who lived somewhere in the swamps. The second was Red Coyote, an Indian shaman. He was a fretful man, but strong in the traditions of his ancestors. He lived to the west at the foot of the mountains. Last but not least was Reverend Ashmore, who no one had seen for some time. Empis said the Undertaker should seek out Jingle Tommy, the proprietor of the opium smoking room, for more information. Alright, we got the 9 of spades. Plus 1 HP and unholy power. Alright, let's go to the opium den first. The day's nearing its... Oh, never mind. This is just... Alright. The opium den was that rare business which could increase profits while displaying the omnipresent misery of its customers. The room was filled with beggars, cowboys, and foreigners of all kinds. A Chinese man was dozing off behind a table opposite to the entrance. It can only be Jingle Tommy. At this point, I think I only need 6 of these, so I can sell... Oops, I did that wrong. Let's try this one more time. I doesn't have that much cash. Never mind. Alright, the Undertaker asked Jingle Tommy about Reverend Ashmore. Jingle Tommy smiled without opening his eyes, spoke in a lifting near whisper. The Reverend was supposed to arrive in the railroad station a few days ago. Jingle Tommy had found something to occupy him while he waited. Alright, let's go to the abandoned wagon first. The group found a damaged wagon. After investigating, Harrington determined that it had come from the west, but had been intercepted by people coming from the north. People then took one person from the wagon, and rode back where they came from. The wagon held several interesting items, but the weather was deteriorating by the minute. A vicious sandstorm looked to be brewing. They tried to collect everything despite the incoming sandstorm. The sandstorm hit while the posse was still collecting loot, scattering them. It took the posse several hours to get together again. Alright, so we have the Queen of Diamonds plus 2 movement. An Ace of Hearts plus 10 luck and Crippler. Alright, to the hideout. The tracks led them to 2 ruined buildings and a hill overlooking a river. Inhuman laughter and howling emanated from the compound. Harrington scouted ahead, returning to report that the compound was inhabited by men following the orders of an insane cultist they called the Mad King. Ashmore was here, though dead or alive was anyone's guess. Railroad station. The Iron Globetrotter station building was deserted, but a small hut with a mortar and pestle sign stood nearby. A notice on the wall said merchant train called Protection was due to arrive in the morning. The Undertaker entered the medic's house. The shabby house was inhabited by the local medic, a dirty, sleepy man who didn't socialize much. Apparently, most people were too poor to afford healing, but he refused to work for free. Alright, the Undertaker waited for a while. I waited for a while. As promised by the timetable, an armored merchant train called Protection waited on the track. The Undertaker got on the train. Protection was a heavily armored vehicle armed with Gatling guns and a contingent of guards. It belonged to the mysterious entrepreneur known as the Protector, who was used as a mobile shop for high-value transactions. Jacobson Price ran sales. The Undertaker browsed the merchandise. I like that bulletproof vest. The blue double precision rifle. 2 shots per round. No thank you. Alright, let's go back to the bridge and get that training. Then we'll go and rescue Ashmore, I think. Alright, the posse paid bloody bill. It took Bill an entire day to teach them the trick. In the end, only one person was able to grasp the complexity of this strange ability. The old bounty hunter took to the road a lot richer. So we got the King of Diamonds card, plus 4 sight and beast hearing. Not bad. Actually, let's go visit Red Coyote first. The party arrived in front of an Indian teepee decorated with large skulls. A burly Indian man covered in scars sat in the middle of the tent. The floor beneath him stained dark red. Red Coyote neither smiled nor greeted them. It took the posse a few minutes to realize that he was blind, despite the intense way he stared at them. The Undertaker explained that he wanted to change his fate and lift the curse. Red Coyote cut him off, jumping to his feet and grabbing the gravedigger by the throat. He seemed outraged that they had arrived without tribute. The posse gathered they could assuage this tribute by providing 10 ginseng roots. Alright, well, let's go back over here and take care of this mission. Alright, the posse approached to infiltrate the compound. I think we're just set. Let's rock and roll. The Undertaker and Harrington arrived at the Mad King's hideout. They're looking for Reverend Ashmore.
The Undertaker and the bounty hunter approached the abandoned sawmill. They needed to find Reverend Ashmore, hopefully more alive than dead. They would either stumble into him by chance in one of the buildings or beat the truth out of the Mad King.
Alright, put an edit in. I don't know what it is with Harrington, but bullets are very attracted to him. So we're going to try this again. Hopefully Harrington doesn't get one shot again. I'm going to try and do this exact same thing I did last time. I don't know if the Reverend's position is going to change. If not, then he should be in this building here.
The crate contained much-needed food supplies. More food was found. A blessing indeed.
Alright, we're going to send Johnson back this way. So last time I was able to get behind this tree without triggering suspicion. I'm going to try it. Here. As long as I don't stay in their line of sight, I think it's okay. Oh no, it puts me on a timer. This is a good job of avoiding suspicion altogether this playthrough that I didn't know what it did. Well, since we're already on a timer, I guess it doesn't matter.
The third crate was also packed with rations.
This is one of those scenarios where having disguise would be very, very useful. I mean, all hell is about to break loose anyway.
More found food.
What does it
A
matter?
real cornucopia.
We just have a few turns, though. That's right, he has to scoot back a little bit. This guy can see him.
Of lucidity, the Mad King revealed the good Reverend's location.
Alright, time to go loud. Alright, we should be safe from that flank. It's these guys over here I'm worried about. As long as they can't do 6 damage in one shot, we should be okay. Well, let's hope he misses this shot. Come on, miss. Thank goodness. Alright. I think he has a healing elixir, so he should be fine. But we'll see. Gives me a little bit of hassle. We can park right here and probably kill this guy. And pull Harrington back here and then have him heal up. I think that gets some healing over time as well. Yeah, so the Reverend's position does change, even if you just restart the mission.
As the Reverend promised his saviors a lifetime of prayers, the Undertaker looked for a way out of there. Ashmore pointed out a boat they could use to escape downstream.
He should be safe right here, I think. At least I hope so. I think this turn everybody can make it to the exit. So we should be in the clear. The boat floated with the current. They were out of danger. Reverend Ashmore thanked everyone and asked why they wanted to find him. The Undertaker told him about his curse. The priest shook his head in embarrassment, replying that he merely had, as all men did, the power to do good. He offered to join the posse and help with the search. And the Undertaker accepted. Reverend Ashmore inclined his head with a smile and pointed to the heap of items docked on the boat. They were almost all his possessions, confiscated by the Mad King's followers. Rummaging through the collection, he produced a masterfully crafted rifle he called the Bone Hand. Ashmore presented it to the Undertaker, warning that it should only be handled by emissaries of death. Clearly, he believed the Undertaker was one. We also got the Black Joker, who has... We'll give it to him. Alright, the Bonehand Rifle. Aim 15. Give that to him. Gets the musket. Alright, that'll do for now. We need 10 ginseng root. Jingle Tommy welcomed Reverend Ashmore with a smile. They smoked a little and talked about old times. Tommy gave the Undertaker a bag of opium as a reward for his assistance. Alright, where can I get... Oh cool, we have some items to equip finally. Alright, so Lucky Horseshoe plus 20 max luck, Rabbit Foot plus 35 max luck, and Holy Amulet plus 50 max luck. I'd rather have the aim, but sure, I'm gonna equip that. I need to find someone that sells... Who would sell it? So we have what we need there. What do I still need for the Ghost Town thing? Five tobacco bags, 6 liquor, and 7 opium pipes. What do we have? I keep forgetting the numbers. You think the opium den would be the one with the bags, or with the opium pipes? Man has a dose of opium. All right, let's go see Red Coyote. Don't care about that. The second part's new. A Red Coyote neither smiled nor greeted them. It took the posse a few minutes to realize he was blind. Oh, never mind. We didn't read that. Undertaker gave Red Coyote what he demanded. Red Coyote accepted the tribute, but didn't seem to improve his demeanor. He snarled something about proving their mettle and hunt for a bear with a broken skull. Alright, I'm actually going to call it here. Next episode, we'll hunt down the bear with the broken skull and proceed with the quest. That's 2 defense. Give that to him, I think. But I'm going to call it here. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you guys in the next one.